I'm mute. My mic is muted. Hey, everybody. I hope all is well. Listen, come on in this room. Let me know where you are signing in from. I'm super duper duper excited to be on tonight. I am Toyinda Smith. I am a best-selling author, a business consultant, master coach, public speaker, mentor, and the creator of the Champion Influence Coach Facilitator and Speaker Certification programs. I'm also the principal at the Coaching Seat, and so we're a learning and development firm in place to improve the employee experience and increase organizational effectiveness. Hello, Tamika. Thank you so much for joining tonight. I am excited because we're going to be interviewing. I want you to get to know one of our coaches. Her name is Felicia Young, and she's coming on in a few minutes. So y'all share this broadcast out. And when you come on, let me know where you're signing in from. I'm super excited, y'all. I have some really good news. We have a coach certification program that is coming up on in March. So next month, at the beginning of March, we have actually two modalities. We have a 4-week online program, and we also have a hybrid, which is 2 weeks online and 2 days in person. So go to the website, thecoachingseat.com, to check it out. In addition to that, you all, we have our book to book masterclass. Listen, I am super excited about this masterclass because I have the opportunity to work with authors and people who have published work to help them to create a signature talk from their book. I'll say with the book or from the book. And inside of that masterclass, we're going to identify the biggest message in your book and help you to build audience impact in that way. You'll also learn the Create Champion Conversation public speaking model to craft your message. How many of you all know you need a model to craft a message? There is an art and a science to public speaking. People don't tell you that. You just see people on the stage. But listen, we're putting in hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of work just to craft a 30-minute talk. So I'm going to give you a structure, give you a model for that. And then we're going to bring your book alive through commanding the stage with your sound. And what I'm doing this year is I am adding 2 bonuses to the book to book masterclass. So we're going to give you a speaker 1-pager. So I'm super excited about that. And then I also created 24 ways to financially leverage your book. So we're turning you as an author, we're going to turn you into a monetizing author. It's so important to be able to create revenue and bring revenue in your home from your products and your services. In addition to that, y'all, I'm super excited because I have officially released my new book finally. You all don't even know this book was supposed to be done in 2020. Can somebody say, Listen, it was supposed to be done in 2020, you all. And I'm telling you, the Lord allowed me to download the content in this book. I think if I would have completed it in 2020, it would not be as rich and it would not be as robust as it is now. Thank you, Tarsha. Thank you so much. So I'm super excited. It's on pre-order. And actually, I should have them in hand by the end of this month. And so I'm super, super, super excited about it. But it is the handbook to coach yourself. And let me just share a little bit about that before I bring Felicia on. So when I wrote this book, it was simply because, number one, we are dealing with global transitioning. Can I say it like that? We are in global transitioning, whether the government officials will tell us or not. We are in a global transition right now, and so we have to be prepared when we can't access our pastor, our prophet, our intercessor, our trusted advisor, our coach, our mentor, or even our parents. Okay, hey, Jevis. So you have to be able to pull yourself out of any concern that you may have when you can't access the people you normally access for advice. I know I'm talking good, and I know I'm telling the truth. Hey, Minister Natalie. So I wrote this book because I wanted to give you strategy, and I wanted to give you systems and structure to coach yourself out of any problem, out of any misalignment or concern that you might have in your life. So some of my most favorite content in this book is, number one, helping you to understand how to resist the negative outcomes of invalidation. There will be people who do not validate you. There will be people who do not value you, but you cannot stop in reaching your goals because of them. Additionally, I'm going to help you to recognize and reframe your body's experience when the emotion fear sets in. Wait till you read this in my book. It is, listen to me, it's going to help you to reach your goals quicker. Also, one of my favorite areas is just creating and curating your personalized strategic life plan. So a lot of us have done vision boards. In the vision board, it's just pictures, right? So a strategic life plan is similar to a vision board, but the richness of it is that you create the strategy of how you're going to do it. So, for example, on your vision board, you might have the picture of a house, but that's all you have is a picture of a house. But with your strategic life plan, we're going to sit down and create, well, how am I going to get the house? What am I going to do? What steps am I going to take to get the house? And then you're going to go after it. You'll have a strategic plan of what you're going to do. And then the last thing is, one of my favorite areas is just being able to teach the seeds process model to build buoyancy. So there's a structure, a system in coaching yourself. And I'm going to be able to help you with that through this resource. And I'm super excited about it. If you are a person who may need to sit with someone one-on-one, listen, I have instituted a book club bash where we're going to take action on Thursdays for 4 weeks. It's a virtual course. I'm going to go alongside you and act as an accountability partner, cheering for you, challenging you to become your best self. And what we're going to do is we're going to extract those things like limiting beliefs, distractions, interferences, those things that cause you to be delayed in living the life you deserve to live. So all of this information, you all, is on my website, and I invite you to check it out. From the book to book, we're taking your book and we're helping you to create a signature talk, to the International Champion Influence Coach Certification program that's happening in March, on to the book that's being released. It should be in towards the end of the month. It's a phenomenal resource for you to help you to get to the life you want to live. And then we have that 4-week book club bash where I'm going to go alongside you and challenge you and also cheer for you as you are becoming your best self. So now, enough of that. It is time to bring on Coach Felicia. I'm super excited to talk to Coach Felicia. Hey, Tynico. I hope all is well, and thank you so much. So I'm super excited to talk to Coach Felicia. Let me bring her on. Hey, Coach Felicia, you got to unmute.
Hi.
How are you doing? I'm going to calm down. How are you doing?
I'm great, Coach. How are you?
I'm good. Listen, Coach be on 100 sometimes, but listen, when she is resting, she is resting.
Good. As she should.
Yes, thank you so much for joining tonight. I'm super excited to talk to you. What I'm doing this entire year, you all, is I am taking time to to interview the coaches who have gone through the coach certification and facilitation program, and just find out what they're doing. What are they doing in terms of business? How are they creating winning effects? How are they impacting other people? So that's what this is all about. Y'all say, hey, Coach Felicia, put that in the chat so she knows that you're out there. Let me see who's in this building. I see Tamika. I see a Facebook user, Javis, Nanalie, Tarsha, Tynico. Yes, come on, let's let Coach Felicia know that you are here with her and you are ready to listen. See, I see somebody say, hey, Coach Felicia. Let's get it. So, Coach Felicia, I want to just give you an opportunity to introduce yourself and don't hold back, okay? Please just introduce yourself. Look at you like, Toy, don't do that.
You
But
know
you
I don't
know,
do this well.
I know. Y'all, this is Felicia likes to stay in the background. And I had to stay in her DM over and over again, like, come on, I want to interview you, I want people to meet you, I want people to know about your services. So she's here. All right, Coach Felicia, just tell us a little bit about you.
A little bit about me. Hmm. Uh, I am a business owner.
Yes.
I am the owner of Young Solutions. I design unique websites catered to fit your business branding. I also am the admin for my husband's business, Path to Redemption. He has two. He
Mhm.
has the nonprofit organization, and he also has the training and consulting business.
Awesome.
So a little bit about me, like Coach Toy said, I'm a little shy um, sometimes, but especially doing things like this, I guess it's because I don't usually see myself as the center. I'm, like she said, in the background. I'm the one that's making Lester look good, and and making sure everything's up to par on his end. So I am a mom of three. I have a 27-year-old, 23-year-old, and an 8-year-old. Yeah, an 8-year-old is a huge gap. Um, when I'm not running the businesses, I am a certified pharmacy technician, and I'm a new traveler, y'all. I just started traveling within the last year. I had to wait until I turned 47 to get on a boat for the first time and do a cruise. And
Mhm.
since then, we've taken only God knows how many trips. So I'm ready to book another one right now. We actually just came back from the Bahamas
Yes.
Monday.
Wow.
So ready to book another one now. So y'all don't wait till y'all get late in life to have kids and travel. So that's
I
me.
love it. Thank you so much, Coach Felicia. So, what I heard you say is that besides being a pharmacy technician, you design, you work with business owners, you consult with business owners, and you build out their website according
Right,
to their brand.
right,
And then I also heard you say that, and you said, hey, I'm mostly in the background helping my husband Lester to look good because he has the two businesses, the consulting side, and then he has the nonprofit side.
right.
So I'm going to break some of this up because I want to hear a little bit about that. Um, so, all right. So let's start with the website,
Okay.
because you have also, Alfred, I'm gonna, don't, okay, I'm sorry. Sometimes people be spamming your, see, y'all was gonna get the other side of toy.
I
Sometimes
saw it.
people spam your broadcast, and see, I don't play that. So I'm gonna assume this is integral. We gonna see.
We
Okay.
gonna see.
We gonna see. All right. So let's talk a little bit about the website business, because you have designed several of the champion influence coaches websites, and also my website for my nonprofit organization. And I'm on the books, I'm in the queue for my ministry website. We're gonna finish that up, but
We'll get to it.
so I got
You're a
too much
busy
going on
lady. You
right now,
busy, so we're
but
gonna
I'm
get
in
to
the
it.
queue for my ministry
You
website.
are. You are.
So, talk about the experiences that you have had with helping to design people's websites. Like, if you were working with a client, I mean, how would you work with them to pull out of them their vision for the website?
So what I do, I like to do a consultation with everybody. My husband told I'm a talker, so that's how I get to know somebody. So I usually do like a 30 to 45-minute consultation. And in that talk, I learn about that person, and I learn about their business, and I learn about their purpose. I learn their vision and everything. So while they're talking, I'm writing notes from our conversation. I'm finding out their favorite colors. I'm finding out their likes, their dislikes, so that when an image comes in mind for a website, then I can match it exactly to that person. Um, for the ones who are just new starting out, I put them in place. I have a guy that designs logos for me. I also do books. I edit books, edit and publish books. So for the ones who are coming to me and they're new to everything, I usually send them to him first to get their logos done, get their catchphrase, and then I just scroll for a theme. And whatever theme matches the conversation we had, that's the one that I go with. And I told them with the website, the first 8 seconds of a website are the most crucial, because that determines whether somebody is going to stay on your website or leave. So I try my best to make sure that once that page opens up, it dazzles that person. It keeps their attention to
So
keep.
pause, Coach Felicia. So pause. So we're gonna finish this up. Y'all, did you hear what she said? She said the first 8 minutes of somebody
eight
being on your
seconds.
website.
First 8 seconds.
Hey, oh, excuse me. Look, I didn't extended the time. The first 8 seconds.
Yes.
The first 8 seconds with them being on your website, that's gonna tell you whether they're gonna stay or not, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's gonna tell you. So that's why you have to do the first 8 seconds, that opening page. That's got to be the eye catcher. That's why I tell a lot of people I don't do hood pictures. I don't do ghetto pictures, because my name is on that website. So whatever picture I need, professional photos. Professional photos. I want you to be about your business. I'm gonna help you be about your business. I've had so many people send me pictures. Lord, coach, you wouldn't believe. And it was one lady for a nonprofit. I got on her and she put me on the phone with her board. I said, listen, I don't know y'all and y'all don't know me, but this lady is business and she's about her business. So these pictures with these cornrows going back, and these pictures you sending me in your car, these selfies, or you sitting on your porch, I don't do that. I'm professional. And she's professional. She scheduled everybody a mandatory photo shoot because of me. And I have those pictures now on her website. If I want you to look good for your client, you got to look good for your client. And my name is on your website. So I got to make sure you look good. So you can't come to me with anything. It's got to be, if you about your business, I'm going to make sure you about your business.
Okay, pause one more time. So what I that was that's big for me. These card photos that we're putting on flyers. That's big for me. Okay.
Right,
So
right.
I love the fact that you are so in tuned in how to brand and how to market your clients, that it is a lot of people don't. What I'm trying to say is a lot of people are not in tune the way you are
Right,
as it relates to website. They're just like, okay, what do you want? How are we
right.
going to do this? And they put it together, but they're not thinking about the business and the branding side of it, the
That's right.
professional side of it. And I love that. I hope y'all taking notes. Y'all need to get in contact with Felicia, because she'll make sure that you are
Your
branded
website is gonna
appropriately.
be nice. If I gotta do it, it's gonna be nice. And I tell people, your website is your online visual of you.
Mm-hmm.
So when somebody type your name in, what is it you want them to see? What is it that you want them to know? Because if I don't know you, what's gonna make me want to look at Toyenda? So when
Right.
I pull up to Ayanda and I see this professional picture with this dress on at the coaching seat, okay, she's about her business. She
Mm-hmm.
knows what she's doing. And bad pictures don't necessarily look good on the person that's giving the pictures.
Mm.
Somebody gonna scroll down and say, "Who did this website?" It's not gonna look bad on you. It's gonna look on the person who did the website. So I remember my husband told me one time, "Baby, you can't tell them how to do their website." Yes, I can. Yes, I can. If you about your business, I'm gonna make sure you're about your business. I need you to get clientele.
So let's
Exactly.
pause
First
again.
impressions are lasting impressions.
Yes, yes. First impressions are lasting impressions. So let's pause again. I heard you say that that you are professional and the expectation is that everybody you work with, if they don't already have a professional business mindset, you're going to help them
I'm gonna
to
coach them. There
get
you go. I'm going to coach them to have. There you go. You done worked it out, me coach. I'm going to coach them to have a
that. Come on.
professional mindset.
Yeah. See, because coaching really is a communication style. So
It
not
is.
only, we follow that structure, but coaching is a communication style because in order for you to get somebody's vision, you had to ask them, what do you want?
Right.
Right? And you had to ask them, what are you visualizing? How do you want it? What are your colors? Who are you trying to attract? So
Right.
coaching is a communication style
Yes,
and
it
you
is.
are doing that phenomenally. I love this conversation. Thank you for being so real on this broadcast because individuals who are starting in business and even individuals who um, are experienced, right? You have your emerging business owners and your experienced. Hey, Amina, your experienced business owners, and we have to be talked to this way. We have to be coached and
Right.
consulted and listen, mentored in this space that way.
Right.
I love it. I love
Right.
it. I love it.
Right. I give people what I want.
Mhm,
I can take criticism, constructive, however, I love it because I need to hear all the bad so that I know what to work on. If you continue to tell me this is good, this is good, this is good, then I'm not going to find out the errors of my ways. So
mhm.
I give people exactly what I want in return.
Yeah,
And I your website is your online visual of yourself. So it's got to look good. And
yeah.
it's gonna look good if Young Solutions did it.
If Young Solutions gets it done, it's going to
Yes,
look
yes,
awesome and amazing. Um, so what you are speaking to is called the initial credibility. All right.
mm,
So Coach Felicia is speaking to the initial credibility. So the initial credibility is what you see and what you hear about the person.
right,
So it's very important in business as we are moving in business that your initial credibility is solid because that's the first look or really the first unlocked door that you may get with an individual, them going to your website, them looking at your professional pictures, them being able to look at your flyer, them hearing about you word of mouth
right,
or watching a video of you speaking or coaching or providing a service. So the initial credibility, which is what Coach Felicia is saying, it has to be on point. And I love it. Can you all put initial credibility in
right.
the chat? There's two other credibilities that we're not going to talk about today, but I'll give them to you. The second one is it is, oh Lord. So initial credibility, derived credibility, and terminal credibility. Initial, derived, and terminal credibility. We'll talk about that some other day. Y'all should meet me in a session, okay? So Coach Felicia is talking about the initial credibility. Put initial credibility. Hey, Karen, put initial credibility in the chat. That has to be on point. Okay, coach. So I want to go over to what you're doing for coach. Wait, before we go there, how many packages do you offer with your web designs and things of that nature? What do you offer?
So I have my starter package, which is a basic one page website for
Hmm.
people again just starting out, just trying to get noticed or just get their feet wet into the website. Um,
Hmm.
that can go as long as they want it. I don't encourage those from nonprofits.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just for people starting out. And then I have a silver package. I have a platinum package. The silver ranges from 1 to 3 page, well, 2 to 3 pages, and
Mm-hmm.
the platinum package is like yours. You're up to 7, like my husband's. It ranges
Okay.
from 5 to 7. And
Okay.
then I have a little plan where you can basically create your own package. You tell me how many pages you want and basically what you want listed for each page.
I love it. So you give options based
Yes.
on the client's needs. I love that. I love that.
Yes.
Okay, I put your Facebook page in the chat, and they can go there and grab your
Thank you.
website off of there
You
and
know,
check
let me
you.
see. Is there any way I can type the I guess can I type the
Put the
website
website in. Yeah, put it
in?
in the chat feature. You should be able to put it in the chat feature. And then if
Okay.
I'll find it too and put it in if you don't get it in there. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So you got it. So now I want to move on to what you're doing for Coach Lester. So her husband became a coach before she became a coach with our group. Felicia, when did you become a coach? You remember?
Uh, this is 24. Was it? It was before COVID. I think it
Okay.
was it
Must have
2019,
been 19. Okay.
2019, because I
Okay.
started the business in 2020, so it was before then.
Okay. Okay. Somebody's saying they don't see the website. Hang on. We're gonna get
I'm
this. I'm gonna grab it for you. Here it's yours. Hold on. I'm gonna grab it for you and we'll put that in there just to make sure it is in
I
the
just sent
chat.
it to you, Toy.
You put it in there? Okay. All right. There we go. All right, y'all. So here's the website. We're putting it in the chat. Go check it out. Make sure you follow the
I
page.
sent it to yeah. I
Mhm.
sent it to you.
Yep. And I put it in here. Okay. All right, so let's go into just really briefly. How are you creating winning effects with Lester, Coach Lester, really helping him to expand and scale his business and brand? How are you doing that?
Um. Well, right now he's working in the Department of Juvenile Justice, which has actually been a dream of his ever since he was incarcerated.
Mm-hmm.
I remember there was plenty of nights he gave me a vision. He said, "Baby, I see me getting out and being an advocate for prison reform. I see
Mm.
me helping youth. I see me stopping at least one person from going down the same path as me." So once he got out, one thing I can say, God is good. My husband has done everything he told me he was going to do 20 years
And
ago,
more.
and more, and he's still doing it. So me, I'm the accountability partner. This is
Mm-hmm.
what you said you were going to do. This is our time frame for getting it done, and it's going to be done. So as far as the businesses, I do the admin part for it, but I also help him out with booking because he does speaking engagements also.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and his website. That's actually y'all how I got into it. My husband is very frugal. He was not going to pay anyone to do a website. So in 2018, he had different people coming at him, interested in Path of Redemption, but they didn't have a website. So he kept saying, "Okay, okay, I got a website. I got a website. I'm gonna get a website." So when he came home, I was like, "Baby, we gotta look for somebody to design a website. I'm not paying anybody to do a website." "Okay, honey, listen, you're a nonprofit that shows your credibility. You got to get somebody to do a website. I'm not paying anybody to do a website." That's the listen. Nobody's gonna think you legit. They're gonna think you pocketing this money. Listen, I am not paying anyone. So I heard it the third time. I'm not gonna pay nobody because you're gonna learn how to do it. So
I
that
love it.
that's
I
how I
love
got
it.
into designing websites. I did my husband's website, and that's how I keep him accountable for what I said, this is a business now, so you can't pull away. It's a business, so you got to continue to walk in it, and we're going to maintain it. And I try my best just to keep him motivated. There are days when he's tired, and I look at him, I tap him on his shoulder. Remember, you said when God give you a second chance, you was gonna run. Let's get out here and run.
Mm. When God gives you a
Yeah.
second chance, you got to get out there and run. Mhm. Yeah, that's good. That coach,
Mm-hmm.
that I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
And again, just even from what you share, it caused you to be able to um, get into a space that really, in my what I believe, it is passion for you. It is something that keeps you in a happy
Yes.
place. And I think that's remarkable. Like it's remarkable. I
Yeah.
love it. I love it.
I love
Um,
it. I love designing websites. I love I love being able to just create something based off of how somebody off of a conversation, off of what they told me. And when I show it to them, they're like, oh my
mhm.
God. And then I show them different things of how that matches in with their vision and what they're trying to do, even down to their logo. So I had one lady, she told me about how her parents were farmers, and she has a
Mhm,
nonprofit where she collects food, donates food, does food drives. So I did one with like a field in the background, and you could see like a man on a tractor. She said, "How
mm.
did you know my dad was a farmer?" Or how did?" She said, "I love that because that gives the people on her website, that gives them it's a personal touch now. This goes down to your roots." So yeah, I love it. I'm glad he didn't pay nobody to do it.
Absolutely. I love it. Send less to that dap for me. Okay. I love that. Coach,
I
so go ahead. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Is that him? She found her purpose.
Thanks, Coach
Is that
Lester.
Lester?
That must be. But listen, he says, in helping me build our vision. I love it. I love it. I
Right,
love it.
right,
Coach
right.
Felicia,
I
so
did.
just thinking back to when you joined the coaching certification program, and I ask all of the coaches this question: what are you doing now that you were not maybe able to do before you went through the course? What are you doing now that maybe I wasn't able to do
Well,
before I went through the course?
I initially when I started and I went through the course, my whole target audience then was to speak to women who are in relationships with men incarcerated, just to help
Hmm.
them on that journey. Because for those who have not been there, it's a tough journey. You lose friends,
Yeah.
loved ones, you lose a lot of people that you thought were in your corner because they feel like you have low self-esteem.
Hmm.
You don't value yourself, or he's lying to
Right.
he's this. So the network of women that I met after my husband was home, I really wish I had that network when he was in prison, because it
Mm.
helps to talk with other women that are going through the same thing you're going through. So my initial
Right.
purpose for joining and taking the certification is so that I could be that voice for these women. Janice, I actually joined up with Janice because she has a support group, Women Outside of the Walls. So
Hmm.
she and I and Sunshine, we all got together as the admins, and we ran this for a while. And I think they're still doing it. And I was actually on a show a couple of nights ago with Coach Sunshine, being the guest speaker to prepare women for what to get ready for the ones whose husbands are coming home. So the
Right.
certification gave me that voice, and it gave me that confidence, and it made, even though I was already sure about what I was giving them, that certification gave me the right questions to ask. What is it that
Hmm.
you're looking for when he comes home? What what expectations do you have? How do you two plan to work together to overcome these expectations? And that certification gave me the questions that I needed to help them get to where they need to be.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, I am so grateful for communities of women who support women who have loved ones who are incarcerated. I have a special place in my heart for that population, and I am
Yeah,
super thrilled about the work.
yeah.
Super thrilled about
It's
the
it's
work.
a it's a
So,
tough road. It's a really tough road,
yeah.
but at the end of the day, it is worth it. It was a lot of times that I wanted to give up and walk away because I allowed outside noise get in, outside interference, and I was like, no, I'm going to wait this out. I'm going to wait this out. And it was definitely worth the wait. Here we are now. We've been together. My husband has been home 10 years by the grace of Allah.
Mm-hmm.
He's been home 10 years. And before that 10 years, we were already together 7. So
Wow.
it was definite. And it taught me a lot about me. It taught me that I
Mm-hmm.
could be a woman and not have to necessarily have the touch of a man every day, or
Come on.
not not feel like I was just, something physical for a man to look at. My husband genuinely loved me without even seeing me. And we
Mm.
got to know he's the only, I have 2 kids from another man years ago. And this man does not know me as well as my husband does, because we
Wow.
had 7 years of phone calls, visits, and letters, like 3, 4, 5 page letters. So he helped me get to know Felicia, and I'm very thankful for that. I'm very thankful for that.
I love it. I love it. You are blessing me. You don't understand, girl. You blessing me. Listen, a Facebook user says, "Hi, mommy. It's Kalia.
Oh God.
Is her name Kalia?"
Kalia.
Okay.
Kalia, it's 9:08, sweetie. I know you getting ready for bed.
I love it. Okay, Coach Felicia, we're gonna wrap up. So what's next for Young's Solutions? So we know that you do the web design, you're using coaching as a communication style to work with your clients, and you talked about you're doing book publishing, and you have a team of people that you partner with from down from the website down to the publishing. Yeah. So see, okay, okay, okay. So
I'm wondering if this is someone my husband knows. I think so.
oh, okay, because I'm like, bruh. Okay, all right, good. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Alfred. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome about the liberation. Awesome, awesome, awesome,
Yes.
awesome. Okay.
Yes.
I'm with you. I'm with you, brother. Okay. So what is next for Felicia? Again, you talked about the team, website design, you talked about the books, helping individuals and authors to, release their books and get their brands together. So talk to me a little bit about what's next.
I think what's next for Felicia, what a lot of people have been asking, I think I'm gonna do a book now.
Mm-hmm.
I've helped my husband with his books. My husband has 3 books now. One of the books has a workbook and a facilitator's guide to it. So I think my next project is ultimately gonna be about Felicia and how I overcame being a prison wife. Well, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna always take that title, but I'm gonna write something just to kind of put it out there, because talking to the ladies on Tuesday night, it's a lot of us out there.
Mm-hmm.
And just to hear them, and even after the show, I've also heard them no, not now. Even after the show, they've reached out to me thanking me for advice
Wow.
that I gave to them. A lot of people are now on track with the blueprint to getting prepared for their loved one to come home. So just hearing that reminded me of my purpose and reminded me of why I initially took the coaching certification. And I thank you for that. I really thank you for
Oh,
giving me my voice and for me to come out of the background and help somebody get through.
yeah. Yeah, because we don't do backgrounds.
No, I not with you. I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Mm. No, I'm excited. I'm excited about it. Again, like I said, I have a special place in my heart for prison wives and prison girlfriends. I met you and Lester at that podcast
Yes.
contest back in what, 2018?
Oh,
I
yeah.
think
I think
it was
I
either
think so.
2017 or 2018. And so even from that point, the Lord had began to really just kind of open me up to what was going to be a part of my destiny. And
Yes.
so I'm super excited about that. And then Janice, I've known Janice for a minute, and then she came into the coaching program as well, and I've
Mm-hmm.
spoken to some of her community, and so I'm excited. I'm excited
Actually, here's
about.
my certification right here. I was looking for the date. I don't know if you guys can you see it? Do I have to get off of this screen first? Let's see.
Yeah, because we can't see it, but it's
Uh,
okay.
Does it show?
Oh, oh, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
That is
and
exciting.
that was in July 2020. Yeah.
2020. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we handled it during the pandemic.
Yes, we did. Yes,
During the
we
pandemic.
did. They couldn't stop us.
That's right. That's right. Thank you for showing that. I mean, it just brings back memories. You're doing some phenomenal work. Lester's doing some phenomenal work. I'm happy to be connected to you and Lester, as well as the other coaches. And it's definitely time to get that book done.
I
And
know.
even in that book, expect that there will be mentoring programs and expect a lot of speaking opportunities as well. So go on and start writing that out and
I,
start to look for that and start to expect that. I even sense that you and Lester will do several talks together, and so
mhm.
you all can begin to plan that as well. So get that down in your vision, because
I
when I
definitely will.
talk, it don't just not just a conversation. So go
I
on and put
know.
that down, and bring that wealth in that house.
Thank you. Thank you. I definitely accept it. We receive it.
All right, all right. So is there anything else, like what's maybe one last word you would give individuals who just want to create winning effects in their own lives? What's maybe just one word?
Step out on faith.
Step
And
out on faith. Love
yeah,
it.
God gave women an intuition for a reason. So once you feel that in the pit of your gut, that's God telling you to move.
Yeah.
And the longer you stand still, He's gonna continue to give you that uncomfort until you move. So definitely move. I do not regret anything that I have done. Even change is good for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say definitely just follow your faith and walk in your purpose. And once you're walking in your purpose, it's like my husband tells me all the time. Once you're walking in your purpose, it's not a job; it's what you're actually doing. You love to do.
Love to do it. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Coach Felicia. I have dropped the website in the chat again. It is
Thank you.
Young's with an S Solutions with an SLLC.com.
Yeah.
Make sure you connect with Coach Felicia, get your website done. Additionally, she is helping authors to birth their book projects and doing a whole branding package, even with that. So make sure you connect to Coach Felicia.
Thank
Okay.
you.
All right. Listen, we are grateful and thankful that you joined. I'm just going to run back over a few things that the coaching seat is offering. And I'm going to ask Miss Felicia to come off the screen. And again, thank you. Thank you, Coach Felicia. I appreciate you.
Bye.
All right. All right. Listen, there you have it. Coach Felicia is doing some phenomenal work, and she's using coaching as a communication style. So don't think you can become a certified coach and facilitator with our program if you're not wanting to go into the professional coaching side of it. Coaching is a communication style. So if you are a business consultant, you can use coaching as a communication style. I want to again invite you to our book to book masterclass. This is where I'm going to help you to turn your book, your published work, into a signature talk. I'm also giving two bonuses with this masterclass. The first one is a speaker one page, which is worth over $200. And then I'm giving you 24 ways to leverage your book. Because how many of us know that we author the book, but we also author it so that we can become entrepreneurs with it. And so I give you 24 ways to leverage that. We do have an international champion influence certified coach and facilitator program coming up next month. It is not too late to sign up for that. Go to my website, thecoachingseat.com. I have my new book. See, I have my new book that should be here towards the end of the month. I'm super excited about it. It is the handbook to coach yourself. You're not going to always be able to get in contact with your trusted advisor, your pastor, your prophet, your intercessor, your mentor, your coach. You're not going to always have an opportunity to access them. And so you have to be able to have the skills, the structure, and the systems to coach yourself through every problem, every concern, anything that's not in alignment in your life. Additionally, with that, I've created a 4-week virtual book club bash to walk you through how to get the most out of this book and to really help you to take action pretty quickly during those 4 weeks. So I want you to check that out too. It's on my website, thecoachingseat.com. Listen, I have enjoyed you all. Thank you so much. Don't forget to share this broadcast out. And I want to see you be successful by coaching yourself. I'll see y'all later.